Hello, y'all. Well, Pop's here. We still on Wee Magic. Well, we gotta go empty our bag. Currently level 22, I believe.
Don't come out of the shadows like that. Next time, give a girl some warning.
Yeah, okay. No. Okay, that we gotta drop off to Jitters. Jeez. Okay, not too bad. 5 gold, almost 6. Okay, so we're going to fly down to Sentinel Hill. From there, we're going to run over to Moonbrook, start our Legend of Stalin. Well, we're going to go up here, though, and see if this engineering supplier might have a bronze tube.
Would you like to purchase something?
And he does not.
Daylight.
Okay. We're going to run up to see Jitters. We're going to drop off Jitters crab cakes. Then I think we're going to, then we'll come back here.
Where would you like to fly to?
We'll turn in the Legend of Stalin, and then we're going to get the second half of the Legend of Stalin, which is to go to the Lion's Pride Inn in Goldshire. We'll do that. We'll run up. We'll do the third half, which is to do it up in Stormwind. Then we may just finish it off. It's a pretty good quest line. A lot of running around, but it's really good XP. And then, of course, after that, we will be taking off towards Menethil Harbor. We'll fly to Thelsmar. We'll have to run all the way down to Menethil Harbor. Then we'll take the boat up to Aberdeen. And then we're going to be running from Aberdeen all the way down into the Barrens. One really long run, unfortunately, but we have to do it. We'll talk to the guy in the Barrens. We have to come all the way back up to up by Mystera's Post there, and we'll do the quest for the Succubus and the Incubus. I will probably edit out the runs so y'all aren't subject to this, really long-ass, lame-ass run from Thelsmar down to Menethil, which is, well, it can be, well, no, because we're going to do the gauntlet on the way down. So, yeah, well, there's some quests we'll be doing on the way down, so. Okay, we are here. Let's go to Moonbrook. So, we're going to go in here to Moonbrook Schoolhouse. There's a footlocker we're going to open up. That's going to spawn a spirit. We're going to turn and run. The spirit's 25, maybe 26, this quest, But usually you can just run out of the schoolhouse and you're fine. Yeah, that young fella, there's a 16 human warrior. Oh. Well, while we go to Moonbrook, let's go over the rules again of the challenge for those who are just tuning in on this hardcore challenge. This is an extreme hardcore challenge. This means that I am solo self-found. No grouping, no trading, no auction house, no mail. And of course, death equals delete. We're also doing no buffs, no talents, no professions, no repairs, no dungeon runs. Totally no grouping. We're doing the Solidarity Challenge. In addition, we're doing the Nudist run, which means basically the only piece of gear that we can wear is a shirt. And we're doing Ironman, which means that our weapons and our wands cannot be of green, blue, or purple quality. They must be gray or white only. Our rules with the pet, because this is an extreme hardcore challenge, we have rules for the pet. If our pet dies in battle, we are not allowed to resurrect another one until we are out of combat. We're not allowed to use health funnel. That's a weird place for a pillager. I've never seen one there before. We cannot use health funnel during combat on our pet. So, oh, and we can't use sacrifice with the Void Walker. All right, here we go. We're going to complete. We're going to accept. You can see that 26 Forlorn Spirit up there. My pet will go aggro it probably because it's going to aggro on me. Well, maybe not. Usually it just runs out and it likes to put a curse on us. Well, look, there's the messenger if anybody needs them. Oh, wow. We didn't even get the curse on us. All right, super duper. We got that done. So, oh, there's people escorting. Good, good. They got a couple. So we got 1,150 XP just for going to Moonbrook. I'm going to try to keep track of some of this. Like I say, it's a lot of, well, yeah, it is a lot of running around because from here we're going to go, we'll fly to Stormwind and run down to Goldshire. Yeah, I guess it is quite a bit. I don't expect to get a ton of XP for running over here to see Jitters and give him his crab cakes, but it is one less item in our bag. And there's a few quests we can do while we're over in Ashenvale and Astronaut. We'll be able to do the Zoram Strand quests, or get started on them anyway. I don't think we can do the final one, but where we get the Wrathtail heads. There'll be a quest that we can pick up at Mysterious Post to get the Baratheon hair, 5 bags of that. We probably can do the Murlocs and start Raylan's defenses there, Raylene's defenses. There's a few we could do over there. Pumpadon, the human warrior, has been slain by Black Rock Scout at level 25 in Red Ridge. Very nice. But of course, there's still a lot more we're going to be able to do down here once we come back. We'll be probably, hopefully we're going to be around 23. We can come back. We can do the first half of the, here it is, the Night Watch, which is the Warrior Skeletal Mages, the Ghost Hair Thread. If we get lucky and can find a bronze tube from an engineering supply guy, and we can check over in Stormwind, and we can check in Ironforge with those two guys. We'll be able to do the bronze tube. We'll be able to get the thing for the mirror. We can go back over to oh shit, we also got to turn that in too. I forgot we had that hanging out, that Wrathbane Orquest. We also got to go back to Lakeshire. We've got a few quests there, the Battle-Worn Axes. We'll be able to get the Shadowhide Pendants. Hey, Jitters, there you go. I got your food for you.
Aha. Thank you, adventurer. Those really hit the spot. And here, please let me pay you for these.
All right, we got to go back up to Darkshire. I don't know. You can run to Sentinel Hill and fly, or we can just run up. I think we'll just run up. So Stitches, when he starts, he actually starts right about here. He comes out of the woods and he starts about here. And then he gets aggressive right about here. When he comes out of the woods, he's not aggressive until he gets to the road, so. The interesting thing about Stitches. Alright, we're going to get here. So when we get to, from here, we'll turn in the Legend of Stalin. Like I said, and that's going to send us to Goldshire. So we'll fly to Stormwind. On our way out of Stormwind, We're going to stop over at Northshire Abbey, turn in the Rathbane ore quest. Then we're going to go from there to Goldshire. Then we'll go back up into Stormwind. We'll finish off the Rathbane ore quest. We'll do some more of that. We'll go over, we'll check for the bronze tube. We'll probably tram over to Ironforge then, since we'll be in the Dwarven District. We'll get off the tram, we'll check with that engineering guy for a bronze tube if we didn't get one in Stormwind. Then we're going to jump on the bird, we'll fly to Thelsmar. We'll head down to the Wetlands, we'll stop, we'll do the quest there, the Gauntlet, the Dun Algaz Gauntlet. You gotta kill some orcs, basically, scouts and whatnots. I definitely think we'll make 23 doing all of this. I mean, it's going to be a lot of traveling, but we've got things we can do on the way, which I guess is good. It's going to kind of help to occupy the time. Let's see if we pull this wolf. You see, the pet turns just in case you pull it. I'm kind of surprised the pet didn't go off and attack that spirit there in Moonbrook, but it never really hit me either. It just usually just throws a curse at you. Heal and Peel has gone offline. All right. Uh-oh, Stitches. Whoa. Well, that kind of sucks because it's just a bad spot for Stitches. We're going to have to sit here and wait. Well, maybe when he engages those guys there, we can sneak by him. Unless he's going to walk right past him. Oh, there we go. Alright, he's going to take them. Oh, see, here's the deal. I have to go down this way, which means I have to deal with these wolves. But hopefully we don't attract Stitch's attention. I think he's pretty well occupied with those guys, so I think we can get around him. Otherwise, trust me, it's another 10 minutes to Darkshire. Because Stitches walks at the pace of a turtle until he aggro's on you, then all of a sudden, boy, that son of a bitch can move. But other than that, I'm guaranteeing you it would be about another 5 or 6 minutes. We've got at least 5 or 6 minutes before he gets to Darkshire. So, at least that worked out pretty decent. We get around him. I mean, we're only 22, so even going up in the woods around him is a little dangerous. You know, some of those wolves are level 24 and 25. Yeah.
Interesting. So the chap did spend some time in Moonbrook.
All right, now we got 1,700 there. So remember, we got 1,150 just for going to Moonbrook. There's 1,700, so that's 2,850 we've got so far
right beneath the first address for Stalin.
For the Legend of Stalin. I'm not counting the other stuff. That's just the Legend of Stalin.
Looks like he was headed to the Lion's Pride Inn.
And now we have to go to the Lion's Pride Inn.
Might want to check there, adventurer.
Where would you like to fly to?
I want to fly to Stormwind. Alright, we're also going to go to the Northshire Abbey. We're going to turn in our Rathbane ore quest. See, I don't mind flying to places or going to Stormwind and stuff when I have a lot to do. I try not to go there because I have one quest or I have one thing to do. I try to have 2 or 3 things to do when I go to these major cities or I go off my normal questing path. And we do have quite a few things. Well, we have at least 3 things to do here. Clear up the Rethbane ore, the Legend of Stalin, and see if we can get a bronze tube. Funny thing is, you buy the bronze tube from the vendor, and it's like 8 silver. I could probably go on the auction hall if I could use the auction hall, and I could probably get a bronze tube for 3 silver, 2 silver. All right. Okay. We don't really need to go into stormwind at this point, so we're just gonna go for a swim. And remember, we can't use our underwater breathing because to me that's considered a buff because I can pass that on to other players. So I can, even though it doesn't do anything as far as your stats, other than allow you to breathe underwater, it's still kind of a buff because part of the danger of this game and the danger of Classic is the threat of drowning. So we do not use it. Level 10. Little Gnome Warlock like me. Like me. That doesn't need to be there. We can sell that. I don't know why that's there. Oh, that's our wand. That's our backup wand. Remember, we can't repair, so we have to carry like a backup weapon. And we always have to check the durability of our wand, which is 34 out of 45, so we're in pretty good shape right now, but soon we'll have to replace it. We might not have to spend money on professions, but we do have to spend money on wands, and we do have to spend money on staves. Although, we really don't use our stave at this point. At this point, we could probably go weaponless, for God's sakes, other than the wand. I think we'll change our hearth. Well, let me think about this. Yeah, maybe we'll set it to astronaut when we get over on the other side.
Oh,
all right, here's
his
Rethbane
I can
ore.
use this ore to make my dye, and
There
then
you
can
go, and
finish
you can see
copying the
that
stresses
it's
of iron.
not a bad
Thank
pair
you,
of boots,
adventurer.
but you know we can't
Now that
use
I've
them because
finished
they're
copying
green.
the book,
But
here's the original
when you turn
stresses
that
of
in
iron.
Cathedral Square,
Thank you
you're
for
going to
the
get that.
patience,
We
If
grabbed
you see
about
Milton,
1,000
please tell him
XP
I'm
for that.
sorry for the long delay.
Oh shit! Hold on. Ding dong, you went too far. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to go down to Goldshire. Let's see what we got. We've gotten, what, 2850 so far from the Legend of Stalin. Okay. Can't believe we could start this at 22. I thought we had to be 23 to start it. And the old Dark Moon Fair is up in Goldshire. Oh, there's that level 10 that we just saw up in Stormwind. Alright, here we go. Boom. Boom, boom. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to make sure we pick up a flint and tinder and some simple wood. Oh, shoot, we got to talk to the innkeeper first. Alright. There we are.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler.
There we go. Complete quest. Alright, there's 575 more.
The name
Oh, 28, 33, 34, 25.
Remember now, many years back on a stormy night,
we want
a
some
messenger
simple
came in,
wood,
seeking refuge for the night.
and we want to
Near
have
the stroke
flint
of
and tinder.
midnight, the
Now, I
man
said
ran
this
down the
yesterday,
stairs
in the video
screaming, his
yesterday,
face pale with fear.
that you're
Still
going
wearing
to
his
want
bedclothes, he
this.
disappeared into the downpour. In his haste, he forgot his letters in the chest
when
upstairs. He never returned for them.
We go
One
to,
remains from that Stalin fellow,
you can go
intended for the canal district in Stormwind.
when we go to get our
Help
Incubus,
yourself
we're
to
going to
it.
want to be able to make a campfire. So, there we go. All right, let's see. What did we have? We had 2850 plus 5. That's 3350. 20, 3425. Yeah, 3425. That's what we've got so far. Okay, now this one you open up, there's no spirit that pops out and says hello. You get a letter. The letter is supposed to be delivered to the canal district in Stormwind. So we're gonna play messenger. We're going to bring that to the canal district in Stormwind. Thought crushing. Thought crushing. Thought crushing. Now when we get over here, we'll turn the letter in. There'll be a bunch of stuff boxed up behind the guy we turn the letter into. That's all of Stalvin's belongings, I guess. And we'll be allowed to go through his belongings. We'll pick up the next clue from those belongings, which we then bring down to Marshal Haggard at Eastvale Logging Camp. Then again, we go upstairs, we open up a thing, come out of there, and then Darkshire, and then you're all done with the running around. We probably won't do that part because it's in the opposite direction of where we're headed. Corpse of Hunty Hunter. Well, Hunty Hunter. I kind of wish Blizzard would make it so when you put your mouse on those corpses, it would tell you what level they were, maybe what they died from. Yeah, so you could do like this and look and say, oh, geez, he died from falling. What did he die from? A Nightbane Shadow Weaver. Feral Night Saber. Anyway, yeah, I kind of wish Blizzard would do something like that. So while you're out here, you know, questing in the world, you can look and see what they all died from. But not the end of the world that they don't. Alrighty. Nice. Oops. Oh yeah, that's for stockades. Quell the uprising. Here's where we're going, right over here. And again, this is just another one where there's going to be the spirit that pops up, level 24, level 25 or 26. We're just going to run. We're just going to run. It may get a smack in on us or something, but... And it doesn't pop up, by the way, till you go through the belongings. All right, here we go.
You've got some nerve bringing this here.
There's 1,700. All right, so we were at 44. We're now at 51.25.
After the massacre, but that's neither here nor there.
51.25.
The last funds of the Flint Ridge Trust have dried up. Now the last of the family
plus another 230. 51.
I guess if you're really itching to learn more, you're free to look through this junk.
All right, so we got hit with the curse. The curse here is all attributes are reduced by 5 for 10 minutes. 51, 53, 50. 5,350 so far. That should be the Cathedral Square. I mean, that's a lot of XP at level 22. And really, we didn't fight anything. We just traveled a lot. Yeah, I'll bet all told this quest is worth around 10,000 XP. That's a whole lot of XP. I mean, that's, that's almost half a level. All right, here's where we turn in our Rethbane ore quest.
That's the one. Thank you, adventurer. May the light shine brightly upon both your body and spirit.
All right, we're going to run over here to the Dwarven District. We're going to see if this engineering supply guy would happen to have a bronze tube. It's a hit or miss thing with these guys on the bronze tube. But another item out of our bag because we did that quest.
If you insert tab A into slot B, then of course it's going to go
he's got a copper tube.
Let me show you what I have, and then you can
No
ask
bronze
William
tube.
about how to put it together so it doesn't blow up.
Oh, God. All right. We're going to tram over to Iron Forge. We'll check with the engineering guy there, and then we're going to fly up to Thelsmar. Oh, baby. Come on, Wee Magic. Run. Run, buddy. Run. Get on this tram. All right. Perfect. Good timing. Gotta love it when you get there and the tram's there and you can get right on. It's like catching the boats. When you can catch the boats at Menethil or Booty Bay or wherever, and you got to take a boat and you can just, you get there, the boat's there, you get on it. That's good timing. Bad timing's when you get there and you run up to the dock and you just get there and the boat pulls away on you. That's bad timing. Yeah, the other thing we're going to do here in Iron Forge, like I said, is we'll check with the engineering guy. Then we're going to go pursue our Succubus. Flip, there we go. Well, we are pursuing our Succubus. Okay, so, you know, level 20, you pick up the quest in Stormwind. It's called the Devourer of Souls right there. We have to go all the way to the Barrens to talk to somebody now. To me, the safest way to the Barrens is to go up through Aberdeen and then run down through Ashenvale and all that stuff. To me, that's the safest way. But, okay, no, I don't see any bronze tube here either. All right. Okay, so we are now going to fly like an eagle up to Thelsmar. And then we will head down to the Wetlands. There is a quest we can do on the way. we picked that up. Actually, you pick it up in Felsmar. I think it's called Go See Mountaineer Rockgar. We go see him, and he gives us a quest. Unfortunately, we don't have the flight path all the way to Menethil Harbor, but we do have it to Felsmar, so we'll at least
the Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy peaked griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge?
I think not. All right, we're just about there to Felsmar. Yeah, boom. We will need our Void Walker probably. Well, we will need it because we're going to do this quest. All right, so we got to go down here. We got to find the. What do we got there? You got 20 Night Elf. All right, here he is. I think he's got a couple of quests. We're only going to take the one to speak to Mountaineer Rockgar.
Welcome to Thelsamar, your home away from home in Loch Modan. Thelsamar is a nice place, but it's not all beer and salted meat for those who answer the call to duty. If you're willing to face danger in the name of the Alliance, then read the poster.
I just figured if he was going to give it to me to get down there and talk to the man, I could make a. Maybe we already picked it up. We did already pick it up. Matter of fact, we picked it up when we were over here because there it is right there.
He heard rumors of a rare ore, and he's looking for someone to hunt it down for him. If your boots are starting
Stonegar's search, you go back to Steel Grill Depot. You talk to him. He wants you to come get some incinerite ore, which is in a cave right as we get in the wetlands. You know, and then you have to bring it all the way back to him. And there's really not any convenient flight paths there. You know, if there was a flight path in Karanos, it wouldn't be a bad little quest. You know, you could pick it up, you could fly to Karanos, go talk to him, fly back. But no, you'd have to fly back to Ironforge, run out of Ironforge, all the way down to Steel Grill's Depot, and then either run back to Ironforge or run back up to Felsmar. Well, run back up through Felsmar and all the way down to the cave. And then when you come out of the cave, you know, you either run all the way down to Menethil Harbor and fly back to Ironforge or Felsmar to turn it in. So there's really not any convenient. It's again one of those quests that requires a lot of flying around. There we go. Wow, we have a lot of health potions, huh? We have 13 of those. I mean, 10 of those. Not bad for a guy who's not doing any professions. All right, here's Mountaineer Rockgar. There we go. Thank you.
Hello, adventurer.
Hello.
You're here for the scouting mission, are you? Very good. I hope your gear is.
All right, so we have to kill 8 scouts and 6 grunts.
Orcs
and converse, of course.
Have a haven in the wetlands.
Traverse.
And now they have expanded
Dun
into
Algaz.
Dun Algaz. We can't let them keep their foothold here. or Loch Moden will be cut off from Menethil Harbour, our port and stronghold in the Wetlands. Break through Dun Algaz to the Wetlands beyond, and kill some orcs for good measure. Report to Valstag Ironjaw in Menethil Harbour. Menethil is through Dun Algaz, then north along the road, then west at the fork.
The good news is you don't have to come back up here to turn this in. This quest actually turns in at Menethil Harbour, which is where we're headed. Alrighty. Alright, so this is where we'll find the orcs, grunt scouts. You know, the scouts won't come to us, the usual suspects. But the grunts come, the scouts don't. That's just normal. Alright, again, we're going to try to only use 2 dots. I do have to make a couple of soul shards to replace the couple we've already gotten. One so I can make a hellstone, and I always like to have at least 3. What's this up here? That's a scout. There we go. Put up that curse of weakness on them. I find that really does help. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna make us a hellstone. There we go. This could be 2 pull here. I don't know. We'll see how this turns out. Oh, I bet you missed. It's a girl. Oh, okay, so we did get the other scout. You can see right there. Scouts are a dime a dozen. It's the grunts that are a lot harder to find. Well, of course it depends where you go. I usually have a little circle I run. I always go up and around, way up high up here, because I find it's easier than trying to go through this town down here where you're going to pull 3 or 4 sometimes. Plus I usually find a couple of grunts up there. Usually. You know, sometimes, you know, RNG and they pop up and they're all scouts. Stop resisting my stuff. You're gonna have to get a new wand fairly quickly. I hate to say that too. Fortunately, they're not that expensive because they're white. There we go. Well, I usually go up here. Come on. I mean, we've already gotten, what, 5 of our scouts already? Well, there's 6. There's 7. We didn't find any grunts yet. We've only gotten 1. I hate to think we're going to have to Oh, there's a grunt right there. There's a grunt right there. Oh, no, that's a scout. Yeah, I hate to think I'm going to have to go into that camp. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice that there were some up. Oh, yeah, that's the way we're going, I think. Well, if there ain't any grunts over there, there's no sense in keep going this way. Might as well just go right back down the hill and go into the hell territory of grunts. There we go. All right, that's a scout. And that's a scout. So there's no grunts along here today. All right, usually there's 2 or 3 grunts, sometimes 4. Now there's grunts all over here. There's a little base camp here, and there's grunts there. It's just, like I said, it's a pain in the ass because, well, you could end up pulling 2. Like, you know, this guy's gonna run, and when he runs, you know, he's gonna go into that camp over there, and he's gonna end up pulling a couple sometimes. It's just one of those things where you have to be really, really careful, because there he goes, he ran, but we got him pretty quick. I mean, these scouts are a pain in the ass, is what they are. Alright, so we're gonna hit him, we're gonna run back. This kind of forces the scout to come back. That's all that does. All right, now we can put our pet on him. Wow, we took quite a few hits there off of his bow, trying to get him away. Oh, god damn it! Yep, right into the next one he went. Pet. See, this is what I mean. This is how this becomes hell. The fucking pet just stands there. Now he's got to. Because the pet's an idiot and just stood there. Oh, shit, we're out of here. That pet's pulling about 5 now. Jesus. That's why I call that place hell. And that's also why we make extra soul shards. But you saw the pet just kept going and going because he kept pulling and pulling. And we still didn't get any grunts. They were all scouts. And sooner or later, I was going to say, sooner or later, these guys are going to repop. You can see that this one already has. Fortunately, we were able to run out. We need to make a soul shard. Yeah. Come on. Alright, well, that grunt respawned up there anyway. Why am I getting hit so hard? Shouldn't my pet be getting the brunt of these hits? Alright, pet, go up there, get that grunt. Well, that's half our grunts. This will be our 3rd. Good news. Well, that's a scout. Again, we got to go back through and clear all this again. Such is the way. Now it's XP. But yeah, you can see where it gets kind of crazy in that camp. Which is why we, of course, bailed, but... We'll have a minute or two over there. And there are a couple of grunts we might be able to pull off. And pull back here. We only need 3 of them. We'll have a minute or two, I think, before everything respawns up in here. Let's see. Usually we go up here. There's a grunt. There is. Come on. Up here, pet. That's it. Yeah. Don't go all the way down there again. That's a scout. That's a grunt. That's probably a grunt. Gosh darn. What the hell? Why didn't any of my dots work? Jeez, that one resisted everything. Blizzard is definitely out to kill me. Oh, come on. Thank you. Get up here, pet. Why are you standing down there? That's just the amazing thing. The pet kills something and then he stands down there for like 10 minutes like, duh. Like, well, I don't need you to be down there going, duh. That's how you pull 4 extras. Alright, we should be able to get this guy up here by himself. We did. Ah, damn, these things resist a lot of the dots. Alright, there's 5 out of 6. The question is, will I be able to get this one by himself, or will he talk to his friend? Again, a resist. Jesus. Ah, shit, we got 2. We should be able to survive, too. Wow, damn, they resist all these damn... dots. Oh, come on. Why are you here? Pet, pet, pet. Come get this one. Holy shit. Ah, damn, pet. Did the other one die? No, of course not. Why would it? Son of a bitch! Now I have to run again because the other one didn't die. It managed to survive. And we pulled 4. Ha! And I don't know why I was taking so much of the abuse there. That I don't understand. Alright, we got to get in there. We got to get one more of these stupid things. I think we'll just go up the side of the mountain this time. Well, we found the one before. I thought for sure that other one had enough dots on him that he would have just died, but he didn't. Anyway, yeah, you can see that this is not the simplest of quests. Especially when you have to go in there for grunts. But we're going to go up this way. We'll probably have to kill 3 or 4 scouts, but we'll find, you know, hopefully we'll have that one grunt that we had up earlier. Usually it's the way it works. I can't believe how much these guys resist the dots. I mean, my God. And I can't believe how quickly I'm pulling off my pet. There we go. Here's the last grunt we need. I should not be pulling off the pet. He does have Torment rank 2, which he just got at level 20. He should be able to hold this aggro. I want to make another soul shard. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, though. And of course he freaking runs. Jesus! How far does Blizzard let these things run? I mean, it's really kind of insane how long Blizzard will let them run. It truly is. But I guess when I run, I can run that far too. Well, whatever. We got another soul shard. That's good. We're done. We finished the quest. I know we did because I saw it light up 6 of 6. Whoa, jeez, that guy's still chasing me. How is he still chasing me? All right, there we go. There it goes. All right. All right, we just have to scout through Dun Algaz. My God, that was a disaster, that quest. That really was a disaster. It should not have been that difficult. It really shouldn't have, but...
I don't like this.
We lost 2 pets. All right, so now we've got to just traverse down to the through this next tunnel and to there, and that quest will be done. And like I said, at least we turned that in at Menethil Harbor where we're headed. And it gives us something to do on the way there too, so we're not just kind of like, you know, walking down here bored out of our mind. But you should be at least 21 or 22, as you can see, before you do that quest. You know. I guess I'm just going to have to make soul shards when I know there's plenty of time and plenty of room for them, or make them on mobs that don't run. That's what I need to do. I need to make soul shards on the mobs that don't run, because trying to make them on humanoids that run is just, it's a nightmare. So here's a lesson learned. I'll try to stock up on soul shards on mobs that don't run. By the way, there's a cave up in that corner there. If you ever decide to do that quest for Stonegar, the Steel Grill Depot, that's where you'd go in and get the ore that he wants. There's a whole bunch of spiders you got to fight. The spiders are, you know, 22, 23. I think there may even be a 24. Just to be aware of that. If you're a warrior, you'll come over and you'll fight these spiders because you want the fangs. You need 50 of those spider fangs for your hardened first piece of mail armor that Faroon's gonna give you out in Stormwind, which, by the way, is a great chess piece. He gives you a wonderful chess piece, so it's worth doing. But you can't just do it when you get the quest, because you have to get the 50 spider fangs. There's something else you have to get, and the last piece you have to get is a vial, which you get in RFK. And, you know, you got to be at least high enough level to get into RFK to get that. I'm trying to think of what it was. What was the second thing I had to get? I don't remember. Wasn't too bad. It's getting the vial that holds you up. Unless you get a group to carry you through RFK. And when you go in RFK, normally you go to the right. To get the vial, you got to go to the left. And it's about 7-8 pulls in. Alright, we're going to come up on this guy. Oh, that's the green one. We're not going to go there yet. This fella here, he's going to give us a delivery to bring down to Menethil Harbor with us. And, you know, this is where we have to watch the alligators and stuff. We should be okay at 22. I mean, there are some that hang kind of close to the road that we could pick up.
Greetings, traveler! Don't suppose you might
there
be
we go.
In the
All right, so we're about halfway now.
If you're not, I'd suggest you stop there.
To Menethil
it's
Harbor.
A good place to purchase goods and even have a pint and relax. Now,
well, we've got a couple quests we can turn in at Menethil Harbor, so that works out well.
I don't suppose you'd mind taking this bundle of crocolisk skins to James Halloran, the tanner. I'd do it myself.
We got about 5 bars to go to a level 23.
Like to
fully anticipate making that. Doing the Devour Souls quest, which we're still on the way to do. A lot of people make this run at around 17, 16, 17 crepes. I've even seen people make this run at 5, 6, 7, 8 anyway, because they want to go to Darkshore and quest. A lot of gnomes and a lot of humans make this run because they want to go over there. And then a lot of night elves make this quest in reverse. Oh, a 51 drowned in lava at the Searing Gorge. Oh my God. 51 mage. Ouch. That had to hurt. Anyway, it can be kind of rough when you come down here at level 16, 17, because of these crocosilics. They hang out alongside the road. Man, it's a good thing we had healing pots. It's a good thing we actually had a hellstone. And usually, I think it's here. In front of this bridge, every once in a while, there's a 23 or a 24 crocosilic that likes to just hang out there. And in Duskwood, we'll actually get a quest to come here, believe it or not. There's actually a lot of quests you can do here. Probably starting with level 23, 24, I would come and start doing quests here in the Wetlands. If you're a little bit higher, it's great. I mean, if you're 27 or so and you get here and you start all the quests, you'll probably be able to finish them all in one go rather than going back and forth. Okay, we're almost there to Menethil Harbor. Robney. There we are. Finally, Menethil Harbor. It's quite a run. Of course, not as big as, I don't think it's as big a run as we're going to be doing from Aberdeen all the way down to, yeah. Aberdeen all the way down to the Barrens. That's going to be quite a run. And we have to remember, we're only 22, so we can still aggro the level 18 mobs in the Barrens.
Your
Alright, here we go.
That
was for doing the
Normally the Dragonlords just hide
the
up in the
orcs
hills.
on the way down,
What
and
made
this
them
is a
surge into
delivery
Algaz
we
is
get.
still a
He's going to give
mystery.
us a quest too, but we're not going to pick it up.
Adventurer, and we'll probably want your help dealing with these orcs.
We are, however, going to make sure we grab this flight path. There we go. Continue, complete.
This is
all
from
set.
Ironman, right? Hasn't delivered his skins to me in person
Go
for
over
almost
here
a
and
week
grab
now.
the flight
No doubt
path.
it's some differences with the wife. Maybe I'll have my wife go speak with Sita sometime. I'm James Halloran, the tanner. My cured crocolisk skins are sought after all over. Shipments leaving by boat to ports around the world. Met Einar? He's one of the hunters that brings crocolisk skins in for me. I'm a bit short on the softer skins that come off crocolisk young. Being that I'm running low, I'll pay you top coin for a stack of the skins. You can find the young crocs in the marshes, right outside
And the
of
boat
town.
to Aberdeen is over here. On the right. We're going to go over here and then we'll wait for the boat. Yay, boat. Come on, boat. Alrighty. Well, we caught the boat from Menethil. And we have arrived in Aberdeen. Now we're going to run down here. We're going to grab the flight path. And then we have a huge walk. We're going to walk all the way down through the Dark Shore into Ashenvale. We'll stop in Astronaut. We'll grab a flight path there. We'll set our hearth there. And I'll explain why when we get to the Barrens. Yeah, we're going to walk through Ashenvale all the way down into the Barrens, and we've got to walk all the way across the Barrens to talk to who we need to talk to for our Soul of Devourer of Souls quest. So here we are. Like I said, we made it to Aberdeen. Grab the flight path while we're here. Bingo. Alright, so it's quite a bit of a walk. I don't know how long it'll take us, but I'm sure it'll take us a while. And we'll check back in with you when we're in the Barrens. You certainly aren't going to miss nothing for the next 15-20 minutes while we stroll down to the Barrens. Well, it's been about 18 minutes or so since I left you all, and we're finally making that turn in Ashenvale towards the Barrens. Now, along here, I want to point out a few things, that there are mobs of much higher level than us that we have to be careful of. This is one of those where you definitely want to stay on the road type deals. And I also want to show you how you get in the Barrens from Ashenvale without getting attacked by the Horde guards that protect the border. For those of you who don't know, it's taken us about like 18 minutes. Okay, so over here you can see these items. That's level 26. We do want to avoid that. We're only 22. Well, we give it a hell of a go, but why? Now, you can, if you're feeling pretty lucky and feeling pretty brave, you could technically run down to Booty Bay. You know, you could go through Darkshire there and then take that long run all the way down to Booty Bay if you're feeling lucky. And you would cut down a lot of this time because you'd come over to Ratchet by a boat and you'd be there. All right, so we're about at the Barrens, right here. All right, if you go to the right here, you can see there's Horde guards here, and they will kill you. You have to go to the left here, and you will see up here where there is a hole in the fence, and you can go in there. Just, again, stay to your left. Don't go to the right here. Stay to the left, because there are still Horde you know, over there, right there, there's a horde guard. You know, if you start like, oh, I got in, and you start heading over towards that road too early, you're going to pick them up. There's probably some horde up in this little hovel up here. So, again, just stay to your left. You're a lot safer. Anywhere there might be horde guards you need to avoid. Remember, the Barrens is pretty much horde territory. Now, up here on your left, there is Winnicky, but she is a goblin, so you're safe. You can come over here. She's neutral. So you're all right here. There's Winnicky. Hello, Winnicky. All right, now we have to go all the way across. We still have a long way to go in the Barrens. We actually have to go all the way to here. So we've still got a long way to go to get where we need to get to. There's no real quick, fast, safe way to get there. Well, we're pretty well safe here, okay? Everything in the Barrens up here is probably only going to be level 18, 17, 18. We can kill that. That's definitely not an issue. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that and warn you of the little bit of danger there coming in when you're coming down from Aberdeen. And we'll get back to you when we get across the Barrens. Okay, we're just about there. So just to let you know where we are, we're right here in the Barrens. Where the tent is over here, that is where we're going. So finally, after about 20-30 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, between Aberdeen and here, the walk, we have arrived in the Barrens to talk with the quest giver. Now there's actually two quest givers here. One is going to give us a quest for an Incubus. The other one's going to give us the quest for the Succubus. You can grab them both because they're both done in about the exact same. When demons of the Legion
fall out of favor, their spirits are imprisoned within orbs and distributed to their mages and warlocks. Many were carried by their servants in Azeroth. Even fragmented, they still possess the powers of the demons trapped inside.
Complete quest.
So
Heartswood, this is where we go. Alright, so we have to get a piece of Heartswood from Ashen Vale and bring it to Gate in the Dark Line of the Mage Quarter.
Was possessed by a wizard in Shadow.
And this one here, we have to retrieve the wooden...
reform it. Was your crossing difficult, adventurer? You have
it's
come a
going
long
into
way
a role
to
play, so we gotta wait.
But fear not.
The second one is we gotta retrieve a wooden figurine and bring it to him.
For I can help you in your search.
So once we get those two items, we can go directly to Stormwind. We don't have to go to Ironforge first. We don't have to come all the way back to the Barrens to turn them in or anything like that. We just gotta wait for this role play to end.
They took their last breaths. A tree known as the Heartswood grew, a symbol of their undying love. That should be enough to tempt a succubus. You will find it in the ruins of Ordilaran.
He's just telling us, about this couple that died and how they made this Heartswood thing. Okay. There's retrieve a wooden figure. Alright. Oh, now it's going to go through all that. Hopefully we got it and we don't have to... Alright, we got it. Wooden figurine and all that. Okay. That's going to go through what happened to whatever so you can get your Incubus. The Nihils emerged but at terrible cost, was returned to their wooded village, haunted by scars of battle, blah, blah, blah. And that's how you can summon the Incubus. But anyway, we do have the quest here. It's called right here, What is Love? And there you go. So I don't think there's anything else we need. I'll just make sure, though. I don't know what other quest he could have. I don't think he has any more for us. There you go. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't have any more quests. All right, now one thing we did do, and I will suggest that you do this too if you're doing this quest and you're coming this way, is I reset my hearth at Astronaut. So I can just hearth out of here and get back to Astronaut quickly, and not have to deal with the whole 20-minute, 25-minute walk back to Astronaut. There we are. Now, again, I stress this. If you're going to get your Incubus, make sure you get a flint and tinder, and make sure you get some... Oh, shit, we can't make a campfire. God dang it. All right, well, that was a waste. But anyway, yeah, if you took up cooking, and remember, we can't take up profession, so we can't do a basic campfire. But if you did, make sure you get a flint and tinder and some simple wood so you can make a campfire. This is just going to make it a little more complicated for us to get our Incubus, but we can still do it. Alright, so we're going to go all the way down here by Maestera's Post, and we're going to go just past it. And you can, right there is where the Heartswood is. And up and over here is where you get the wooden figurine, and I will show you both. They both, by the way, the Succubus and Incubus have the exact same skills, abilities. It's just one is male, one is female. So it depends on what your preference is, you know. If you made a female tune and you prefer to have a male submissive demon, there you go. If you made a male tune and you prefer a female submissive, there you go. Or however you prefer, whether you like the thought of a Succubus better than an Incubus, either way, they both have the same abilities. So it's not necessary that you get both, but I am going to get both, kind of show you how you do it. I don't think there's any campfires over here. That's a shame, because we really do need to find a close campfire, but I don't think there's any here. I think we're going to end up having to run all the way back up to Astronaut to light the torch we need to light. Fortunately, we'll have 5 minutes to bring it back. Yeah, there's no campfire here at all. Now, if somebody just did the quest down here, you might find a campfire. I thought I was all set, but I forgot I can't light a fire because I didn't take up any professions. All right, so I believe we can go right up here. So as we get up here a little further, we're going to hit some people with void walkers and stuff. They are guarding the Heartswood, which is what we're going for. You can see it's right up here in the corner. We will have to fight our way to it, unless somebody just did it. And, you know, the mobs are down, but no. Okay, they're up. Yep, you can already see. All right, so this can get a little bit rough. I mean, they're only 19, but still. And of course, they're humanoid, so they probably run. They do. Jesus, come on. Here we go again with the pet pulling everything. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm going to have to... But we did make a few extra soul shards. And at least we're going to get that Void Walker dead. Very, very frustrating, these pets that chase after these humanoids. And they're casters, so it's not like I can hit... Well, I could hit them and run far back, I guess, and they'd follow me. so we really don't have to have that one there dead. We can go up and around. Alright, we're going to put our pet on passive. We're going to hit this. We're going to run back here. Hopefully that's going to bring her back here some. Okay, pet, get the pet. She's coming. She's going to go for me, so now I'm going to send my pet on her. Come on, get in the drain life zone. There we go. Drain life. Jesus. They still are taking a beating. God dang. Wow, we got a little silk cloth. Here we go. We got some food. You know, it's probably easier just to send the pet in and deal with the repercussions, but gosh, I certainly didn't want to have to do that. Alright, well this one here is far enough now that we can go after it. We won't have to worry. We'll probably even go to soul shot it if we can. There we go. We soul shotted it. There we have extra. We should be okay. We should be able to kill this minion. There we go. Alright. Now that gives us a little bit more breathing room anyway. So technically speaking, we're going right to where that tree is. Now we don't have to kill this one. We can go up and around and pull that, and that'll come to us. It's not a caster. Let's put our pet back on defensive. Right, there we go. Let him come back. Okay, pet, now you can go get him. What the? Alright, there we go. That one is done. Now we might have to get one more. I don't know, we might be able to sneak up here. Come on. No, we're gonna have to kill more because of course we can't click right there. Come on, pet, let him come back. Plus we gotta be careful now of respawns. That's it. Don't let him run too far. Freaking. Of course they gotta make everything so freaking hard. Well, the more we kill, probably the safer it is. Just a pain in the ass is what it is. Alright. There we go. Alright, now we can click it. Alright, we've got our Heartswood. That's what we need for our Succubus. We just bring that over to Stormwind, up to the Warlock trainer, and of course then he gives us something to go down and summon summon the Succubus, and then we have to kill it, and then we're all set. Alright, now for the Incubus, we have to get down here and we have to get a wooden figurine from a house. which is down here a little bit, I believe. Yep. All right, so there's going to be a house here along the road. Now, you can't just walk in and grab the wooden figurine. That's just not going to work. We know that. And I think the people that are in the house are friendly, so we can't attack them. So what you have to do is you have to take one of these torches right here. You have to light, and then you have to throw it in the house. Problem is, you have to light it off of a campfire. And as you can see, there is no campfire here. There is no campfire remotely near here. Oh, that's right, we light the wagon on fire. And then they come running out to the wagon to put it out, and then, we can then do all of that. So, what you have to do is grab this torch. Now, if we could build a campfire, we would build a campfire here. We would light the torch. We would light the wagon. The two guys would come running out. We'd run upstairs. We'd grab the wooden figurine and we'd run away. But because we can't light a campfire, we have to walk all the way back up to where there's a campfire to light the torch. Pretty much astronaut. And the torch only stays lit for 5 minutes. So once we light it, we've got to come all the way back here. And it takes about 4 minutes to run back here, 4.5 minutes. It's very close, but you can do it. I have done it. All right, so we're just going to run up to Astronaut. We're going to light our torch. We're going to come back. Well, you might want to see where the campfire is, I guess. You know, it's a shame there's like no campfire at Maestera's Post. Now, there is a campfire down by the Zorum Strand. I don't know if we could go there, right? I mean, that guy said a campfire, I'm pretty sure. What am I looking for here? Yeah, that's it, Talon. Talon sits at a campfire. That might be a little bit closer. Let's get down here and see if we can light it there. This might be a little bit better. I do want a couple extra soul shots because, of course, we're going to have to summon these. Oh, we can't wear those. They're green, but we can't wear them. All right. Yeah, it's just too bad there's no campfire right there. But I just thought about this. That Talon, who's just down here, and is definitely closer than Astronaut, usually sits at a campfire. Am I there, or do I need to go further? I don't think I'm quite where I want to be yet. Yeah, we're not quite there. Okay, now we can cut up. Well, I guess we could have gone over there. All right, that's fine. Again, I hope I'm right. I sincerely hope I'm right, that I can light this torch in this campfire. I know I can light it in Astronaut, but hopefully I can light it here. Hopefully I'm right and Talon is sitting at a campfire. He is. Okay, good. Alright, good. We should be able to light this torch here. Let's see here. There we go. The torch is lit. Now we've got to head back. I said we have about 5 minutes to get back. Oh, and if you fail, you can get another torch. I mean, you know. But that certainly, I think, was a lot faster than running all the way up to Astronaut and back down. So something to know for all of you who don't come prepared to build a campfire or don't want to buy a flint tinder and simple wood. You know, the only thing you got to deal with is the mobs on the way out. As well. I think we can even cut across this way and get out and not have to go up that road there. We'll come out closer to the house. God damn. Make up your mind where you're going, wolves. Make up my mind where I'm going. I would like to avoid them. I really don't want to have to fight something. Come on. Up and over and down we go. Okay. Well, we've certainly got our torch still lit. You can see here it's good for 3 more minutes. And we're back at the house. What we do now is we click on the torch. We set the cart on fire. They're going to come running out. There they go. You can see they're coming out. They want to go check out the fire there. There we go. And they're friendly, so you can go past them. All right, and here's where you'll find the wooden figurine. Right up there on the table. There you have it. Now we have the wooden figurine. Come on. Now we got to come out of the house. And that's it. So there's how you get the heartswood. There's how you get the wooden figurine. Now all that's left is to bring them over to Stormwind. Bring them down to the Warlock guy and turn them in, and then get out and summon our Succubus and summon our Incubus. So we're going to end up running all the way back up here to, well, I think Astronaut's quicker. Then we'll fly to Aberdeen. We'll take the boat to Menethil, and then we'll fly to Stormwind. I will see you all in Stormwind at the basement of the Blue Recluse. Okay, well, we are here, and we are now in the basement of the Slaughtered Lamb, where all the Warlock trainers are.
Yes, adventurer?
There we go. We're going to give them the heartswood.
Yes, I can tell this will
We
be
made
nicely.
level 23.
Let me just work with it for a moment. Takar is a
Here
resourceful
we
fellow
go.
to
We're
have
going to
around,
give
isn't
him
he?
the
If
wooden
only I could persuade
figurine.
him to move
Accept.
back to
There we go.
civilization.
Okay,
Using
so
the
now we
Heartswood
got to go
core,
down.
You will be able to
We're going to
cast a
summon
spell
a
at the
Void
summoning
Walker to
circle
help
in
us
the
out
crypt
with these
below
quests.
to open a portal for the Succubus to pass through. Be careful, adventurer.
We are
Succubi
going to
have
go down
overrun
into
even
the
strongest of
basement.
minds. Once you have bested and returned it to the void, return to me, and I will show you how to call and control it.
We remember the way to go. We always seem to get a little bit lost here. Let's see. Yes, I think I go this way. Then I go this way. No, wrong way. Whoop, wait, nope. Well, then we go this way, and then we go down here. Okay, there we go. We're there. All right, so here we go. We use this. It'll summon the Succubus. Succubus, whatever you want to call it. Come out here. There we go. There we go. We'll put the pet on it. All right, that's done. Now we have to do the other one. Oops. And this summons the Incubus. This way here you can see them both. Same procedure. There we go. Just wait. That's what the Incubus looks like. There we go. We put the pet on it. We get our health up to 100%. Thank you very much. Actually, that's working pretty good now that we got another rank of that. Okay, there it is. All right, we got them both. We go up. Over here. Over here. Over here. Go up here. Alrighty. Prepare to meet 2 new demons. There we go.
You need something? See you around.
Okay, here we go.
Well done.
Now we'll learn
done,
to summon the
adventurer.
Succubus. You also get
Right in
a
deciding
soul
to train
shot
you.
pouch,
Your
by the way.
performance certainly does not disappoint. I've no qualms
Same
in
thing.
showing you the way to
There's the
control your
Incubus.
newly bound succubus. Observe
Go
carefully.
here. Here you go. Summon Incubus. I'll stick him here. We probably won't summon him much anyway. Summon Succubus. Probably won't do a lot with them. I will summon them just to see their name. Let me see if there's anything here.
Want to make your demons more
that my
powerful?
Void
It'll
Walker can
cost you,
learn.
but you've come to the right place.
Sacrifice we can't use, so we're not training that. Suffering. Oh, 24. Okay. Consume shadows. Yeah, nope, nothing right now. Soothing Kiss. We can teach our Incubus Soothing Kiss already? Oh, okay. Well, we'll pick that up.
You have a great day now.
Alrighty. Well, let us go up here and we'll summon up our Incubus and we'll summon up our Succubus and we'll see what great names Blizzard has come up with for them. We're going to hold on to these soul shard pouches. We're just going to put one in the bank. We'll sell the other. We certainly aren't going to have both. Okay, here we go. Actually, let's summon the Incubus first, because I'll probably leave the Succubus out for a bit. Boom. Garmand. G-A-R-M-A-N-D. Garmand is the name of our Incubus. Our new demon friend is Garmand. All right, let's see what the Succubus is. This is why we made a lot of extra soul shards, so we could do this.
Now what?
Servina. Ooh, sounds like a nice name. I like that name. Servina is our Succubus. We're going to teach her this. Soothing Kiss. There we go. Perfect. All right. We're good to rock and roll. Now, many Warlock players, as soon as they get their Succubus, switch over to it. It does a lot of damage pretty quickly. The problem is it can't hold threat. But it does have that, and it has Lash of Pain. And at some point we get a thing where we can seduce it. I think it's seduction or something, and anyway, it stuns it or it puts it under our spell. We charm it, whatever. There's just one more thing I want to do here. I want to go over here again to the Dwarven District and see if we can See if we get lucky with that engineering guy having a bronze tube. So I don't carry 12 soul shards yet. But as we get, well, no, we probably, well, we would only start carrying more, I guess, if we got up high enough in level and made 60 and started running dungeons. Then we'd need to carry soul shards. You know, some to summon, some to put up a soul stone. You're going to need others for resing your pet if it dies in the dungeon. But up until that point, I can't see my needing more than 5 at the max. At the max, 5. So I really don't have any need for these these bags here. I really don't. You know, I can see me carrying 5. One, you make a hellstone. The other one, you keep your demon. The other one's, you know, in case you lose your demon and you lose your hellstone, but you survive the combat, you can make another hellstone, you can make another demon. That's a minimum of 4. So if I'm toting around 5, I'm in pretty good shape. Or if I tote around the 6th one even, I'm in really good shape. Because remember, we can't use health funnel. And we can't summon our demon in the middle of combat. So our next adventures are going to take us probably to Lakeshire or Duskwood, or both, I should say. We'll probably go out after these battle-worn axes. We might go up after the Shadowhide pendants.
If you insert tab A into slot B, then
no,
of course
no
it's going to
bronze
go
tube,
boom.
because he doesn't
Here,
have a page
let me show
2.
you what I have, and then you can ask
Okay.
William about how to put it together.
Well,
so
it was a
doesn't
pretty
blow up.
good stream. Unfortunately, we didn't make a lot of levels because we spent, all told, that took about an hour and a half to do that quest for our demons. Now, granted, like I said, you might be able to shorten it. I was even thinking you could run the Westfall, jump in the water, swim down the coast from Westfall to Booty Bay. I know that you can do that safely. I don't know how long it takes, but let's assume it takes 20 minutes. Then you got to catch the boat over. That's another 10. Then you got to run down. So it would probably shorten it by maybe even half an hour, that quest, if you did it that way. I don't know. I'd have to take that swim and see how long it actually takes to do that. But anyway, yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow, hopefully, with more adventures with Wee Magic and either Servina or Kael'moth. We're not quite sure which one we'll be using. Probably switching out here and there. The lower level mobs, obviously, that I'm not worried about losing aggro on. We could use the Succubus on. The higher level mobs, you know, it's gonna have to be the Void Walker for the tanking. Remember, we have no armor, and as we get up there higher and higher, and the mobs get up there higher and higher, they hit harder, and we have no protection against their hits. So we get to a point where we're going to be probably 2-3 shottable, you know. So we have to be very, very careful. I think tomorrow we'll also make a threat meter, because we need to really be careful and have a threat meter out now, so that we're watching our threat, not pulling it as much. That's going to become very important as we go up. Anyway, what's happening on Twitch? Well, yesterday we got our druid to level 15. Today we'll be pushing it towards 17 or 18. The goal today will be to do the poison quest, possibly at least get half of the aquatic form quest done, and probably get over to Westfall with the druid, where we do the second half of the aquatic form quest. But again, it requires a long swim of a half an hour, or we take the chance and we run up through the wetlands at level 17. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. At 18, I think we could take that chance without a problem. I mean, it'd still be a little rough, but we could do it. But anyway, that will be today on Twitch TV. You can see me streaming live at Popsbarngrill, Twitch TV. I start around 4 o'clock Central Standard Time, sometimes a little bit earlier, sometimes a little bit later, but 4 o'clock is usually a pretty decent time. We'd love to see you all stop in and say hello. But I hope everybody enjoys the video, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you.